Alright, Abracia.
So, you got into it with the Coldane cartel?
Oh
About time
yeah.
somebody did. They're going to kill us all if we don't do something about them. Which is the only reason I'm even talking to the Menants and the Street Hawks. What happened on Quen's job?
Well, we got the codex, but the cartel killed Lord Iveri. I'm probably gonna know, that's pronounced right. We need to know their role in all this.
Obviously, they somehow got word we were after the Nowhere Vault and decided to swoop in. But Quen's right. We need more information. And I know where to begin. The Red Rook bandits at Illisan Tower. We can
Oh.
dig up some answers there.
I know those guys, but why the Red Rooks? Shouldn't we be looking for a Coldane cartel hideout?
The Red Rooks work for the cartel.
Oh,
Besides,
yeah.
Coldane hides its criminal activity,
That
so the
shouldn't be
cartel
surprising.
appears legitimate. Mercenaries and vassal gangs do all the dirty work. Around Daggerfall, that's the Red Rooks and their chief, Dremic.
How do you know that?
My road sworn have taken the brunt of the cartel's abuse, and some of them are former Red Rooks. Coldane sends written orders to Dremic, so we go pay him a visit. Or meet me in the dungeon under the tower if you have something else to do first.
I'll meet you there. I don't have anything to do, but I will... Wait, what? It didn't start the quest.
I guess you need to talk to Edwayne and Celine before we go.
Oh.
It seems like everything's decided by a damn committee around.
Ah, okay, so I have to talk to them all first, but I guess I get to choose where I go first. Okay. And Wayne the Hawk.
I couldn't help over here. It's one of my talents. I'm not sure if I'll ever see eye to eye with the Menants or the Roadsworn, but that's not on you. I am interested in what Quen was saying about research from the Mages Guild, though.
Interesting voice. Lord Avery was interested in new research from the Mages Guild that could decipher the Codex.
Well, that certainly goes along with some information that recently came to my attention. I got word that a Telvanni emissary arrived in Daggerfall with papers to add to the Guild's archives.
Oh.
Papers about Sage Burnett. Intriguing, isn't it?
Very, and you just happened to hear about this how?
Hasn't Quen told you? I have friends all over this town. No one looks twice at beggars or street sweepers, yet they see and hear everything. And mages do like to talk. But stealing from the Mages Guild Hall can be tricky. They have magic, you know.
That's true. So how do we get the research?
Simple. We pickpocket it.
Oh, I'm not very good at
It's easier to lift a
pickpocketing.
parcel from whoever's carrying it before Master Guyard locks it up in the archives. Let me know when you're ready, or if there's something you need to do first. I'll meet you at the Mages Guild.
Alright. And then we just talked to Celine Menant. And
Quen's
then...
onto something, daughter. The Nowhere Vault is exactly the job this Thieves Guild needs.
We're hardly a Thieves Guild, Father. At least not yet. But I agree. The Nowhere Vault is too tempting a target to ignore.
You're not wrong. It's very tempting.
Ah, Quen's partner. Truly a pleasure. I understand you already met my father, Basil. Is there something I or House Menant can help you with?
Well, Lord Avery sent a valuable old key to the bank before the cartel visited. Some debt bounds too.
Indeed. One wonders if Lord Iveri sent this key to the bank specifically so the Coldane cartel wouldn't find it in his manor when they came to call.
Most likely.
If so, we should stroll over and retrieve it.
We can just walk into the bank?
You can go anywhere you like if you appear to belong there, and perhaps arrange a distraction. A keen ear for gossip, some light words, or a little kindness to the right people can take you far. Of course, somnol powder helps.
Somnol powder?
Here, a packet of somnol powder. Toss it near an inconvenient guard or nosy witness, and they briefly fall asleep on their feet.
Ooh.
Very useful for slipping by someone without fuss or bloodshed. Do you want me to give you a demonstration?
Yes, please.
See the dummy there? Try tossing the powder at its feet.
Okay.
Excellent. I'd say you've got the hang of it.
Cool.
As you can see, throwing a packet of somnol powder is easier than tossing a dagger, and far less bloody.
I'm not.
Permanent injuries.
I mean, I'm okay with bloody,
may find
but
it useful for our work at the bank today.
can I use somnol powder when I'm working with Edwayne or Abrasia?
Certainly. You'll learn to determine when somnol powder will be useful. I hear vendors in the Thieves' Den plan to sell it soon, but I'll
Ooh.
replenish your stock as needed when we meet at the bank. Remember, we want to avoid regrettable occurrences,
So you're sure somnol powder can help avoid regrettable occurrences?
The best way is to stage a distraction, of course. My father and I will take care of that. We can provide you with the opportunity you'll need to withdraw Lord Iveri's valuables without anyone being the wiser. Shall we be on our way?
Actually, you know what? I might do this first. This one sounds pretty interesting, and then I'll do Abrasia. Let's head to the bank.
Excellent. Meet me in the Bank of Daggerfall. I shall be waiting by the hearth. And do try not to look shifty, my dear. Confidence is key. Off to work then. We will see you at the bank.
I mean, I'm not shifty, but I don't think anyone will like my appearance, but we'll see. We'll see.
I fear the criminal Queneth remains at large, ladies.
Queneth?
But you can be sure I will find her. Good day.
Just minding my own business.
Captain Sansone is very determined. Oh, over here, my dear. Quen's going to lead the law to our doorstep if she's not careful.
Don't worry, she
Well,
is.
Let's get to work. I chatted with the manager. Lord Iveri's key is in the vault below, while his debt bond contracts are in 2 safe boxes upstairs. We should retrieve both.
Okay, and how do you want me to proceed?
We came here to get that key, assuming it has some connection to the Codex. But I think we should retrieve those debt bond contracts first. I leave that to you. My father and I will provide a distraction. Here, lockpicks for the safe boxes.
Oh, I don't need that. I've got like several hundred lockpicks on me and in my bank. But, are the debt bond contracts that important?
To hold someone's debt puts you in a powerful position.
True,
Iveri's
true.
contract could blackmail or ruin a lot of people. I don't want the Quen cartel to claim them. While you get the contracts, I'll see about getting us into the vault.
And how are you gonna do that?
I know of a hidden access in a disused passage below. Which reminds me, you need to avoid violence. Use the somnol powder I gave you if you run into trouble. Retrieve the contracts, then meet me downstairs. Now, be ready to make your move.
Okay.
Oh, Eliza. First that horrible tragedy at Iveri Estate, and now a criminal at large?
It's terrible. I'm glad Captain Sansone is looking into it personally.
Indeed. I have the utmost confidence in the Lion Guard.
The captain is... Oh,
Oh no. Father!
Oh. gotta the faint. Oh, I'm detected already? That's not good. How am I? Oh, okay. I guess because I'm technically not squatting? What? Now I go back. I didn't get caught. Yeah! That's good, that's good.
Oh, Lord Basil, let's get you some fresh air.
Hold on, let me... Come, Lord Basil. Some fresh air. Oh, I wish I could do that. Wish I could steal that, I mean. I don't know why I'm stealing items from the environment. I already finished that daily. Oh, skeever. Hold on, which way do I go? Ugh. Am I going this way?
There you
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Let me open this locking mechanism. Almost
I was wrong.
got
I thought I
it.
had to go up. I was thinking up, but
There's
no.
a spring I need to hold open. There. Get the key. And only the key, please. Sorry. I had to let the door close behind you. Look around. Lordy Berry's key should stand out.
Celine? Celine, my dear, are you down here? I think some fresh air has your father feeling much better. Coming!
Find the key and leave by the side. It leads to the city wall. I must go.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna go around this dwarven sphere. Sphere. You just steal a couple things while I'm at it. That was easy. No getting caught. No getting caught. And then oh, she says Celine's down here. Ouch. But I'm not max level vampire, so I have slow passive health.
Exit? Never quite found a need to use it until now.
Keeping secrets from your father? Good for you. I wondered why you told me to meet you here.
Ah, that's good. That's smart.
Isn't father a wonderful actor? Just goes to prove that the simplest diversions work best. I assume you retrieved Lord Iveri's key and the debt bond contracts?
Yep, here they are.
A rather curious-looking key. What door does it open? Perhaps the answer lies in the Codex Fornet, provided we can ever read it. Now, I confess I left both tasks in your hands to gauge your skill for myself. Did you run into any trouble?
No, not hardly. Lucky for the guards.
Perhaps so, but in my experience, thieves do better when they leave behind mysteries instead of corpses.
I'm a murderer and
Maybe
a thief,
authorities
lady.
wonder how the crime was accomplished instead of hunting for a killer. Anyway, what's your next task?
I might as well stay here and do the Mages Guild, then Abrasia, because Abrasia requires me to leave the city. Yeah, I'm going to steal some research from the Mages Guild. I'm meeting Edwayne there.
Quen touched on that earlier. I do not see much use for that sort of petty pilfering Edwayne specializes in, but that sounds like a worthwhile prize. The guild hall is not far. I'll return to the den and keep this key safe for now.
Alright, I'll see you soon.
My father will take great pleasure in destroying those debt bond contracts, but this key is clearly worth keeping. I'm still unsure about forming a guild with the other gangs, as our animosity runs deep. But Quinn's heist has sparked my imagination.
Well, why don't you get along with the other gang leaders? I want to know each of their personal reasons now.
Have you met Abrasia? That woman is the very embodiment of contrariness. Yet, I understand she came from circumstances very different from my own. She has made something of herself, in her own way. I just think she could be more.
What do you mean?
Abrasia has the wits and ambition to succeed in anything she chooses to do. Edwayne, too. They don't have to settle for being street thieves and robbers. My father obviously approves of this notion of forming a thieves' guild, but I'm not convinced.
What do you have against that idea?
As an idea, nothing. As a reality, is the threat of the cartel enough to truly bind our three rival gangs together?
You make some
And
pretty
what
good
do
money working
Quen and her
together.
superiors in Abaz Landing get out of all this? Until my suspicions are allayed, I remain skeptical.
I'm pretty sure everyone gets money and just, an expansion of the Thieves Guild and Abaz Landing. They'll have more reason they'll have a easier time out here on the mainland or farther into the mainland of Tamriel, and you can send people there and back and forth and farther in, keep expanding bigger and better. And yeah, why'd you become a thief?
I should think the answer is obvious. I followed my father into the family business. There was a time when House Menant was on the verge of ruin. My grandfather gambled away his inheritance. My father had to find a way to get it back.
That's your father, but what about you?
While we are no longer impoverished, I have learned that with my particular skill set, I can do some good in this world. Return lost valuables to their proper owners. Rescue items of beauty from those who would hoard and hide them away.
So you steal as some sort of good deed?
Not always. Sometimes I pilfer a jewel that catches my eye. But I spend as much time finding lost treasures no one owns as I do stealing jewels from lords and merchants.
That sounds fun.
And I steal from no one who doesn't deserve to part with a little wealth.
Honestly, that's the kind of thief I'd strive to be if I could steal stuff. Be like a high society, have like an ear for secrets and wear all my wealth, but some of that wealth is actually stolen, or the money that I'm making is just, I'm part of high society because I'm a thief. That would be funny.
Right here, friend. I've been waiting for you.
I also realized that I haven't had Ember with me, which I haven't gotten caught yet. I know you lose some. As long as she doesn't unsummon herself from.
Oh, good. I was so bored.
Yeah, sorry, Ember. You missed out on one of the on one of the excursions.
This might be tricky. There are a lot of people around, and the city guards are on edge after Lord Iveri's murder. On the bright side, I've been watching for a bit, and I know what we need to do.
What have you seen? What have you seen so far?
As I told you in the den, a Telvanni emissary arrived to present research papers to Master Vuillard. The two of them are talking just up the path. We need to move them someplace where we can listen in. My friend here should be able to help.
The dog?
Carso is a great thief. Here, give him a treat and he'll provide a distraction. Some fake coins can do the same for bystanders,
Fake
too.
coins.
Once we get our marks into position, we'll listen in. One of those mages should have the papers we want.
Well, which one?
Not sure. That's why we need to eavesdrop and find out who's carrying the notes. Pickpocketing requires observation and patience.
True.
I'll pull you out if things go awry, but I'm going to let you take the lead. I want to see how you handle it.
Alright, let's see how Carso does with that distraction.
Let's just take things one step at a time. First, we use distractions to maneuver those two mages over there into a place where we can listen in without them noticing.
Alright.
There's a basket by the tree up the path. Let's get the mages closer to it so we can eavesdrop.
Okay. You said over...
Too many people around. But Carso can distract them.
Here you go, Carso.
What are you wearing to the party?
Oh, hey there, fellow. You want to play?
Aww.
If that drunkard obstructs the street, our mages should hesitate. Toss a few of the... See? Crowds love... Good. People avoid others making fools of themselves.
Now that's a lot of coin. Someone ought to pick it up.
Okay. And then... Oh, are these the... Oh, these are the two mages.
All right, I'm on it. Ooh, I don't feel so good. Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Let's find somewhere more private to speak.
They stay away from the dog. They stay away from the drunkard picking up coin. Okay.
Why is your mysterious patron interested in Sage Vornet anyway?
I never got the chance to ask. Lord Every was murdered during a burglary.
That's terrible. And ironic. The papers were sitting in a guild library for ages.
Rosen will find a place for them in our repository.
Okay, Assistant Rosen has them.
Did you find out what you needed to know?
Oh yeah,
Then
the
head into
assistant
guild.
has it.
I couldn't quite make out what they were saying from here. Did they mention anything about the research notes we're supposed to steal?
Someone named Rosen is going to put them in the guild repository.
Ah, Rosen is Guyard's assistant. She'll be downstairs in the restricted part of the guild hall. There probably won't be many people around. I once went down there with an initiate and, well, never mind.
What happened?
Head down to the guild repository and lift the research note from Rosen. Try not to get caught, but I'll do what I can to provide some cover if you need it. I'll be waiting out front when you're done.
Okay. Alright, Ember, let's hope we don't get caught. Hello, fellow mages. I'm one of you, I promise.
This is my favorite part.
I know it is. Do I have... I mean... Wait, let's see where that mage goes. Okay. Too far.
You're in trouble now. Sloppy. Should have left while you had the
Very
chance.
foolish move, if you ask me.
Dang it.
Call the guard.
It's okay. Are you like... help?
You can't do that. It's against the law.
I need Mages Guild Thundermaul to leave. Too far. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. Okay. So,
If I lose any more, I'll be out on the street.
you saw nothing. And then I have a counterfeit pardon edict. There we go. Easy. And now, no one knows. It's all wiped from memory. I don't exist, but I did get
You're
caught.
back.
Whoopsie daisy.
Are we done here?
Yeah.
No cries of outrage, no angry guards. Things must have gone well. I'd say you have a promising future in property redistribution.
Maybe,
So
maybe
what
not.
do we have there?
I've never been good at pickpocketing. I got the research notes from the guildmaster's assistant.
No clue what this arcane dissertation is supposed to tell us about Quen's book, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, looks like we got what we came for. I admit, I wasn't sure about you. Nice work.
Did I do something to make you doubt me?
No, not at all. Just things can go sour fast when you work in public spaces. All it takes is one barking dog or sharp-eyed merchant, and suddenly the whole town is on you. We hadn't worked together before, so...
In trust.
Anyway, what's next for you?
I gotta meet Abrasia to look into the Coldane cartel.
Yeah, she mentioned something about business at Illisan Tower when Quen was telling us about the cartel's involvement with the estate job. That will be interesting. Watch your
Interesting
step
for
out there.
sure. What about you?
I'll take these notes back to Quen. Not sure how they're going to help us read a book full of gibberish, but then again, I'm no mage. See you back at the Thieves' Den.
Alright, but, can I ask you why you don't get along with the others?
Look, our gangs are too small to stand up to the Coldane cartel individually, so Basil convinced us there was safety in numbers. calling in Quen and proposing to form a Thieves Guild. As your very question suggests, none of us see eye to eye.
But what do you think of Celine and House Menant?
Celine is a noble. She doesn't need to steal. This is all just an amusement to her. She never had to sneak an apple from a cart or bread from a basket to curb her hunger. I like Celine. I admire her father. But they should leave the thieving to us.
Yeah, but they can provide pretty good resources with the money they have. Well, I guess, yeah, they're higher in society. But what about Abrasia?
That's simple. I don't trust her. Abrasia boasts about living free, but she's a bloody-handed robber with a short attention span. The moment she gets bored, someone gets hurt. I'll work with her if I must, but I won't turn my back on her. Not ever.
I can understand that. And again, it's all really just trust. You don't trust the things that they do, but all of the things that the three of them do is really good if they're working together. They all have one specialty. Put those specialties together. But what do you have against the idea of a Thieves Guild in Daggerfall?
Obviously, we're trying to work together, but it will never last. How can it? The Street Hawks and the Road Sworn are too different, and House Menant treats our livelihood as a game. Quen's intentions may be good, but trust needs to be earned.
But this is how you earn their trust. All the things that we're doing now, all the things that we're leading towards. But how did you become a thief?
The same way 100 other orphans in the streets did, I suppose. I was hungry and needed something to eat. Still, I guess something my parents taught me before the flu took them stuck. Because I always felt bad about stealing stuff.
Felt bad about it?
Whenever I could, I tried to balance the scales. Do a small favor for someone if I couldn't pay. Sweep up at closing or keep the other street rats away. It taught me the value of making friends.
Well, that's good.
I teach my street hawks to do the same.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Good boy,
Hear ye,
Carso.
hear
Good
ye.
boy.
Travel
Now
through
run
the
home
woods
and
of
stay out of
Venia
trouble.
is highly discouraged at the present time. An unknown...
Nothing good happens in here. I can tell.
You're right. They always have to put us in a delve. They always have to find a way to put a quest into a delve. Whether it's prologue or main quest of a new DLC. Always putting a quest. Frasia.
You made it. Let's talk about the plan. Welcome to Illisan Tower's dungeon. If someone tried to stab you on the way in, that's normal. This place has been a Red Rook hideout for as long as anyone can remember.
I forgot Red
I've had a
Rooks were the
scrap or
enemies
two
that were in here.
myself. Ready to cause some trouble?
What kind of trouble are you thinking?
This door leads to the lower dungeon. We go in and make our way to Dremic's quarters. Up some stairs in the eastern passage. Grab any cartel correspondence we find. Gavin Couldane loves telling pissants like Dremic what to do. In writing.
Anything else?
Here, I wrote some fake notes for Dremic's Red Rook rivals. Hints of mutiny to sow a little chaos. Plant these in likely spots. I could do it myself, but I'm giving you a chance to impress me. And I expect you to move fast.
Why the hurry?
On jobs like this, the goal is to grab as much loot, or in this case, plant as many notes as possible before people catch on.
Or do
Each
both.
time someone spots you, time gets shorter. So don't get spotted, outlaw.
I'll try not to. The lower dungeons. I'm not trespassing yet.
Here's your test. Time's running out. You don't fail if you take too long, but I'll be disappointed.
Okay, but there are other people here Ouch.
Maybe try watching where you're going to put your feet next time.
Sorry. Fake mutinous note.
That note should start some trouble. 2 more to go.
There we go. Oh, Alright, fine.
Not really what we're here to do, but whatever.
Oh.
I'm getting bored down here. When's the next job?
Ah. But I could just sneak up and murder them. How long does it last? Only like a couple seconds.
Finish off that rook so we can keep moving.
Oh, dang it. Getting caught gives you 1. And then I guess killing them gives you another 1. Sorry, I'm getting caught,
One
but
more note to plant. Don't disappoint me now.
I don't care. And now that I'm realizing it's not like criminal, I don't care that I'm getting caught. It just might, Abrasion just might not be very happy about it. But that's okay.
Those notes ought to ruffle some feathers.
And the correspondence is somewhere where I passed it. Let's...
I keep my blade sharp. Can't cut a person.
Drimmich. Okay.
Dremic, you're the best the Redrick's got? Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Okay. Here's the cartel missive.
That's it. Grab the correspondence and meet me outside. Let's go. Meet me outside the city gate.
See, I didn't even have to fight Drimmich. I could if I wanted to, but... Oh, no, I see that. That's why there's... It's because there's archers up there. Okay, okay. Understood. Understood. Alright.
I love the sound of a ruckus behind me. Always makes me smile.
Good
Let's
to
talk.
know.
Not bad, Outlaw. You got the job done, and you didn't get either of us captured or killed.
Okay, she's just
Might
happy
just
about
work out.
not getting captured.
Now, let's have a look at that cartel correspondence you picked up. What do you make of it?
Well, Kaldane's definitely after the Nowhere Vault. All he knows, and he knows the Daggerfall gangs are after it too.
Ah, damn it. The cartel was a problem before, but this puts us in direct competition. Coldane writes that one of his chiefs got picked up by the Lion Guard.
Oh.
This Cogwin might be worth looking into. Anyway, want to know how you did on my test?
Yeah, how'd I do?
Quite well. Not that I was going to hold it against you if you came up a bit short. It isn't easy to be fast and stealthy at the same time.
And maybe
But
murder a
there's
few along
nothing
the
like
way.
The thrill of a job well done. Anyway, where are you going next?
Well, you were the last stop on this. So I did everything Quen asked me to do.
You did. And you made it through working with all 3 of us?
Yeah.
Some days I can barely work with myself. Guess you'd better go report back to Quen.
I'll see you at the den.
Go on ahead. I want to watch for a bit. See if any cartel messengers turn up. Or if the Red Rooks send out a runner to tell Coldane what happened here. And thanks again for the help.
Can I ask you about your opinions of the others? Like, why don't you want to work with them?
We were literally rivals yesterday, and today we're trying to work together? It's not natural. And I don't know if this is the best fit for me or my road sworn. But to answer your question, Edwayne and Celine are soft. They lack, ambition.
Ambition?
Nerve, daring, swagger, call it what you will. With the Street Hawks, the Menants, I guess, and my road sworn together, we could be the Lords of High Rock. Take what we want and spit in the world's eye. That would be my kind of guild.
I guess that's kind of the idea. Ish. So why do you have... What do you have against the idea of a guild here in Daggerfall?
Just that my idea of a guild and what the other gang leaders think, I'm not sure they line up. And Quen, we're just supposed to trust a thief we don't know from a place I've never been to?
You could go there
No,
one day.
there are too many unanswered questions for my liking.
Okay, well, how did you become a thief then?
That's a pretty personal question, Outlaw.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know if you've earned an honest answer from me yet. Let's just say I had a rough start. I learned early on that no one was going to give me anything. I'd have to take it.
How do you feel about that now?
I don't give it a second thought. I go where I want. I drink and laugh and carouse when I feel like it, and I bend the knee to no one. Not Quen, not some king or emperor. No one. The world owes me. Until the day I die, I'm going to make it pay.
Okay. Well, that's enough information for me. Oh wait, I can get into the Thieves Guild from back here. Ow, someone killed a sheep. How sad.
Ah, these are my kind of people.
We know that, Ember. These are our kind of people. These guys and are murderers. Oh wait. Wait, ooh. Thieves Den map room. New room. Who dis?
The Quen cartel is a problem. We need to hit them first.
I'm not going to get Street Hawks killed because you want to fight.
We're a step ahead of Quen. Why engage when we can just let him chase us?
And hope the cartel goes away? That's as useless as fighting.
Quarreling is getting us nowhere. Ah, our friend's back. I need a word, partner.
Of course. Oh,
Despite the argument you just witnessed, the gang leaders were impressed with your work out there.
I know
So
that.
far, you show all the signs of being an exemplary thief. We're lucky to have you. Now, I want your perspective. How did things go today?
Well, Selena and I got the key, and Abrasia and I learned the cartel seeks the vault, which we pretty much figured would happen. And they know we do too.
Celine was very proud of what happened at the bank. I have an idea about that key, but what you and Abrasia uncovered at Illisan Tower, we need to talk to that Lion Guard prisoner.
I figured so.
What about the research from the Mages Guild?
Edwin and I recovered the research, and do you think it'll help you decipher the codex?
It will take some time for me to go over the notes with Basil. He's the closest thing we have to an expert on Librarian Hennard and Sage Vornet.
I think you said that
Hopefully,
before.
though, what we need is in that research.
You said you had an idea about the key. What do you think it unlocks exactly?
Basil says that everything he's ever heard or read about the Nowhere Vault is that it requires special keys to open. Nowhere keys.
And this is one of
I
them.
think this may be one of them. Hopefully, the Codex can tell us more. Now, one more thing, but we can't talk here.
Okay, where do you want to go?
Let's step outside for a moment so we can speak privately, partner. The next chamber should do. We'll continue this there.
Okay. So
There
you're
you
just leaving
are.
them in the map
Now
room.
that we have some privacy, let's talk. We made progress with the puzzles we set out to solve, and that's good. But I also wanted you to meet Celine, Abrasia, and Edwayne.
I figured
to work with
that. I
them
knew that.
And get a sense of who they are. So let's not overlook the most important task you accomplished today.
The most important?
You engaged all three gang leaders to work toward a common goal.
True,
and better
yeah.
yet, you won their trust with your skill and discretion. Thanks to you, we're finally on the path to forging the Daggerfall Thieves Guild. Here, your cut from today's take.
We'll see what's in here.
You did everything I asked and more, but I'm still worried. The Kaldane cartel is not only seeking to take control of the Glenumbra underworld, they're after our prize. Now that our gang leaders are engaged, it's time to formulate a new plan.
What do you have in mind?
It's clear we need more information about Librarian Hennard and his research into the Codex. I also think we should speak with his cartel prisoner, Quen. So let's see what Celine, Abrasia, and Edwayne suggest. Call it a test.
A test?
We won't be here to aid them forever. Time to see if our leaders can put aside their rivalries and start acting like a guild. If we can show Glenumbra's thieves what they can accomplish when they work together, the sky's the limit. Can you help me?
Okay, where do we start?
The 3 gang leaders are in the map room, arguing again. Join the discussion and see if you can get them to agree on whether we should pursue the librarian or the captured cartel thug next. And take Librarian Hennard's research. You may need it.
Okay. Well, did you find anything useful in the research?
Beyond what you saw? For one thing, the Codex Vornet must have been in Hennard's collection for quite some time. He studied it extensively, so obviously he didn't have trouble reading it. I wonder if he's the one who encrypted the book.
Is there anything about the Nowhere Vault?
Hennard's notes touch on the Nowhere Vault in several places. I came across references to wondrous relics, mystical artifacts, and lore lost to the ages. Nothing I recognized, but then again, Vornet lived a very long time ago.
Okay, and before I talk to the gang leaders, which investigation would you pursue first?
You're missing the point. It doesn't matter what I think. We need to see if the 3 gang leaders can figure out a strategy on their own.
Okay.
Stop arguing long enough to actually agree on something, perhaps. If they can't, there won't be a guild.
If they actually form a guild, are you going to lead it? Well, no, she's probably going to go back to Abba's Landing.
Me? No, this is going to be a Thieves Guild for Daggerfall. It needs one of them to step up and lead it.
Someone who knows the
Let's
place.
help them learn to get along first, and maybe keep them from getting crushed by the Kaldane cartel. Then we figure out the rest.
They would all 3 lead. You know, they have to agree to be able... Oh, I get stuff towards my Thieves Guild too. Cool. Gauntlets. All right. And I don't wear those. Yeah, but all 3 of them would just lead together. It would be like a little... They would unanimously vote on things that they do, you know, talk to the people that usually work for them, merge them all together, but yeah. Yes. Makes complete sense. Yeah. Let's continue on, and well, I will continue on, but you guys will not see this again until next week, so goodbye!